Hi guys, I am back with another look from the Bloodlust palette from Jeffree Star. Today I wanted to try to solely get a look that was not at all purple themed and see how it turned out with colors from the palette. And I didn't get to use all of the colors the other day, so I'm going to attempt to dive in and try different color combinations that aren't purple from this very purple palette. I almost feel like I was starting to say a tongue twister there. In any case, I really hope that you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, subscribe, and ring the bell so you can see future updates. And I will see you guys in the look. Okay, so we're gonna dive on in. I can't get rid of it. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm kind of emotional because I just watched Marlene Estelle do her gender reveal on her YouTube channel, and I was just like, instant tears. I know I will never know her, I will never meet her, but I just feel like she's such a kindred spirit in the sense that I've been through a lot of the same things she has, but in a different way. And she has vastly more going on. So I can't even imagine on the scale that her life is, like what she's gone through. But I was so invested in finding out if she was having a boy or a girl. And I won't say it here, but I'm really happy for her, and you guys should check out her video. And she also does a tour of her nursery, which is really cool, and I'm super excited about it for her. So in any case, it has nothing to do with the video that I'm doing now, but I feel like my eyes look really like blech because I cried. But I couldn't help it. I'm just kind of a sap, like real hard sap. In any case, so today I'm going to try to pull off a mostly green toned look with the Bloodlust palette. So I'm going to start as I typically start, and I was actually, okay, I might eat my words immediately. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to use it only this. I was thinking of using something else for the highlight under my brow, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to take Your Majesty, which is the lightest color at the very top left, and I'm going to just put it under my brow arch, dusting it lightly. Now this is a matte shade, so you won't get like a shimmery effect. So if you do want that, you know, just keep a highlighter handy. Keep a highlighter handy. Oh my. Okay, so I put that there, and then I started knocking stuff over. Good times. I'm going to take the color Monarchy, which I'm super excited to use because I actually think that this is a very like beautiful beigey tan color. I wanted to use it yesterday, and then I kind of forgot about it because I got all excited about all the purples. And I went a little, like, gangbusters on them, so I didn't use this yesterday. So that's okay. There's always today. And I am just putting that all above my crease and in my crease as my transition color. And it is just perfect for that. This is going on very, very easily. It's blending out very easily. I'm using different brushes today just so I can kind of see. These are my Wayne Goss brushes. And I feel like with Jeffree Star's formulation, they're like, the shadows and pigments are just really easy to use with either, you know, you can use like Morphe brushes, you can use drugstore brushes, you can use high-end brushes, and you're still going to get a really nice look. I will say that the purples, some of them did stain my eye, but your girl always uses eye primer anyway, so to me, it was not a big deal. I have very sensitive eyes. They did not irritate my eyes, so I have no problem with it. Like, I'm just going to put more stuff over it, so what do I care? I'm also going to take a little bit of that on the very tip of the brush, and I'm going to run that underneath my eye, right with my lash line, and smoke it out. Okay. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy. Boom, boom, boom. Shakalaka. Okay, so there's that. So what I was kind of thinking of doing was I might do a tiny bit of Royal Pain also in my crease area as a transition, just to kind of warm it up a little bit. And then I want to do another halo. I know you guys are probably sick of halos, but I think that that's what I want to do for this in particular. And then I'm going to use Vile Serpent on both the outer and inner of my eye. And then I'm going to use Sworn Enemy on the center. So I am going to just put a little bit of Royal Pain. I hope I don't end up not wanting this. But, you know, there again, it's the joy of makeup. However, this is strong. So I'm going to kind of try and take a little off. I'm not going heavy. I'm going to put a little bit of that on each of the sides. Because I just want a very gentle wash of it, not a lot. And if you go in, I mean, you'll get a very deep pigment immediately. Which is great. The shadows are high quality. Easy to use. Okay. So there's that. So nothing crazy. I didn't want to add a bunch more, but just a little bit. So now I'm going to find the brush that I was using. Yeah, hateful, hateful area. I organized this area and it's still not organized. For me, I think I work better in like organized clutter. So when my stuff is like laid out everywhere and it's a mess and awry, I feel like I have an easier time finding it. But of course, your average sloppy person would say that, wouldn't they? Actually, you know what? I've changed my mind already. I'm going to go with the same outer brush I used yesterday. And I'm just going to grab a very small amount of Vile Serpent because I don't know how that's going to come off. And I'm just going to take that just a small bit at a time. Now, this is more blue than green, but I'm still hoping that the colors will play nice together. I just watched Beauty District did a video where she used the purples and the green together, and she ended up using Bleeding Heart with it. It was cray-cray. She used it all. She has guts, man. I am not that ambitious. So, but her video was really good too, so definitely check that out. And I'm just going back into this a little bit more. And I'm going to slowly but surely build this up. Because for me, it's easier to build than it is to try and take away if I need to. Okay. And still keeping it in like a V shape and trying to keep it in that upward shape that I like for my eye. And bringing it over. Now, I did get some underneath there, and that's okay, because I'm actually going to put some there. Not a lot, but a little bit. And I'm just going to... I do kind of wish now I wouldn't have put the Royal Pain color, because it is putting a little bit of a purple tint to it. Imagine that. This is a purple palette, so when you mix, you know, something that's got a red tone in it and something with a blue tone, you're going to get a purple. So that kind of makes sense, but that's okay. It's all about trial and error. I should have realized that, but it's going to be okay. All right. So I don't think this side is out as far as the other side, so I'm going to just pick up a little bit more and bring it out further. Like that. Now this hasn't come up as far, so I'm going to try and bring that up a little bit more. But very gently. And then ultimately what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit underneath. Actually, I'm going to wipey because I'm never precise about the way I do stuff. And I don't want it super far down. Oh, no! I had some of that on my wipey. Hateful, hateful, hateful. Quickly, can I fix this? Kinda. I'll put some more highlighter on in that area. Kind of like, again, like a Bob Ross quote. You know that little mistake? We're just going to put it, turn it into a tree. We're going to make it a bush. Well, we're going to throw some highlighter on it. I'm actually going to go back in with my original brush, and I am going to go back with Monarchy as opposed to Royal Pain. I'm not cleaning the brush off because I've already used that. And I'm just going to try and soften out what I've got. Same again, just trying to soften it. Okay, so now I'm going to take this brush. I'm going to use the side of it because I like that it's kind of flatter, so it makes the side kind of thin. For me, it makes it easy for me to get underneath my eyelash line. Just like that. And I will do the same on the other side. And then I'm going to take the very tip of this and put some of the same color on my very inner corner. Right there. Same within the bottom as well. Not a lot, because I really want that Sworn Enemy color to shine. I want that to be the star of the show. Oh! Guess I'm just putting stuff wherever now. I kind of dropped my brush on my eye, so I accidentally got it a little different of a place than where I wanted it technically, but it's okay. We can be friends. Okay. So, as you can see, I've got that vile serpent. Both on my inner and outer. It is not super precise by any means, so I'm just kind of trying to make it a little more uniform on both of the sides. And then I will, in fact, also still bring it up and over to the front of my eye. That way I can have a little bit more definition. Now, I'm actually taking that slightly above my natural crease because I want to bring Sworn Enemy up a little higher to make my eye appear bigger. Okay, same here. Higher than my natural crease. Not much, just a little bit. And up and over. And I feel like my eyelids are very flappy. Like there's a fold, there's a fold, there's a fold. Eye fold. Literally, that's terrible jokes. Okay, same thing here, just making it more defined. Okay, not perfect. Okay, I'm gonna go in with Sworn Enemy. I will use a brush. If I want it more pigmented, then I will use my finger because that's how I roll. But I'll start with the brush. And I will use a different brush than I did yesterday. This is the Builder Pro Sonia G. And I'm just dip-a-rooing right into that. I feel like I just sounded like Ned Flanders, but that's okay. Yeah. It's probably lighter than what I'm going to want. I'll try a different brush in a second just to see if that makes a difference. Because for me, I don't like the way this is building with this brush. And I feel like his new formula definitely picked up easier. However, I was using, for that I was using MAC 242. Right? Yeah. So I'm just going to try that brush instead. At least I think that's what I used. I could be wrong again. Okay, I'm just not liking how this is picking up with either of these brushes personally. So I will save, I'm going to use the side of this brush to do the under of my eye, assuming I can get, I just feel like it's not picking up well at all. I almost feel like that did nothing. Okay, hang on a second. Now I know this works really nice with the mats, so I'm going to try and brush it off a little bit. And I'll give that a shot. I definitely think that different textures and different formulations work better with different brushes. And then some don't work well with any brushes, and you just need to use your finger. I definitely think this is better. However, I want it to be like, bam! So, I'm going to use my finger, like, through that brush down, like, no. I said no. I said good day. And I'm just patting that on all over. Above and below. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I kind of made a mess out of the pan though, which makes me sad. Okay. And I'm just patting that on the lid. Like that. And carefully trying to run it on the lower lash line, but not in a way where it gets like all in my creases and stuff, because that is not super flattering. Okay. Well, I just feel like I'm not getting that as, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's pretty good, but I'm going to do more to hopefully bring that out. I mean, not every eye look that you're ever going to make is going to be perfect. I mean, that's reality. Okay. Going back in with Vile Serpent, I'm going a lot heavier, because I want to kind of bring that over and diffuse it into the Sworn Enemy. And I'm going above it again. And I will also go in the corner of the eye again. But this I'm trying to make stand out a little bit more. Okay. And I'm going to dip the very tip in it again. And inner eye. Okay, so there's that. And I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other eye. I was making the weirdest facial expressions ever. I was like, wow, I could feel it. Okay, I'm going to take it above. And I'm going to take it in. I'm actually going to dip into the tip again. And do that. And then I will take it under the lash line just a little bit. I got a straggler. Okay. There's that. Trying to get it a little closer to my actual lash line and pull it out. Okay. I'm going to get very, very close here because I kind of want a little ham, as I tend to do. Okay. That's what we got for both sides. Okay. I've said okay like 1,000 times. If you're watching this, do a shot when. Just kidding. Or if you're like me, do a shot of coffee because your girl's tired. Now I could, you know what? I'm going to take a tiny bit of wet jewel and I'm going to place it in the inner corner of my eye. Multiple, because I have 2 of them. Not doing a lot, just a little bit. A little poppy of it there. And then I'm going to line my eyes. I'm going to add mascara and I will be back. And hopefully this will look a little bit more like I was picturing it would. It doesn't look bad. I don't know. It's not the shadows. It's, in my mind, I pictured it to look different. I'm sure that you guys can relate to that. Maybe unless you are like many of the YouTubers that I aspire to be like someday in my life. And not because of their YouTube videos, which are very good, but because of their actual talent, which is also very, very good. But in any case, so I'm going to do that and then I'll be back. Okay, so I have my eyeliner, I have my mascara. I actually feel a lot better about how this turned out now that I've got those two things on. I think that it does look more cohesive, which is, I think, a lot of the problem sometimes when you are putting on colors like this and you expect something different. I hope I'm explaining that correctly. In any case, I'm going to close my eyes so hopefully you guys can see it. I'm gonna put my head down. I did it really awkwardly, but I kind of wanted to stretch my neck. So there's that. I am going to finish the look with Sorcery from his new release of lip glosses, or The Gloss, which I dig a lot. And I'm just going to put that over the top. I have Mannequin on right now. I'm not going to put it all over, although I did start to. They're just really comfortable, so it's easy to do. So in any case, I do think it's possible to pull out a different color scheme out of that palette, and I want to try and do like a red look maybe tomorrow as well, and maybe a pink look as well, and that's all I want to do for now. I mean, I'm going to keep using the palette, you know, without trying to come up with something more just how I would pick through it normally, although this is kind of how I would do it. I'm kind of weird. I never wear like the same thing once. Though if I was so inclined, I would probably wear like neutrals and stuff every day. Why? Because I dig them. But then I also love greens and I don't know. But in any case, I'm always trying new stuff. And, if you guys have some other type of look you want to see out of this same palette, let me know because I'm happy to do it for you guys. I just wanted to try and see if I could get a look that was not purple out of it. And I feel like that was definitely the case. And, I don't know. I really appreciate you guys watching. I hope this was helpful to you. If it was, please give this video a thumbs up. That was really awkward. Sorry, I've got mascara because I made like a hot mess. Not a hot mess. I made a mess. It was bad. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment below what you'd like to see. Subscribe and ring the bell. And you will get to see my updates on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Because I get to have fries that day. That sounds delicious. But no, on Friday. And occasionally I do another extra video, especially when there's a release like this, where everybody's super excited, because I'm super excited. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day.